All right, here is homework 2 video to help you kind of kickstart or whatever, or I'll let you know exactly what I need in some of these problems, okay? So very similar to the practice problems that we've been doing in the video lectures. Again, engineering format. I want you to have givens, find, sketch, and then start your solution below with headings. All right. And they're using those basic equations from table 3.6. Okay. So here you're supposed that you're obtaining a personal loan from your uncle to be repaid in 3 years. You got an interest rate. What's the minimum lump sum payment 3 years from now that would make your uncle happy? Okay. Problem 2, again, is very similar. How many years do you anticipate holding onto the stock so you can double your value? And then what I want you to do is go to the book and see what you can find for Rule 72 and compare those. Okay. Problem 3, how much invested now at 6% would be just sufficient to provide 3 payments, okay, of 8,000, 6,000, and 4,000 at those current years. So draw your cash flow, bring them back. Okay. Problem 4, I want you to do it by hand on a piece of paper first, and then use Excel or another programming software to give me the answer. Okay. Make sure I have a Excel formatting video that I actually recorded for fluids, but it's the same principle. You want to make sure you have headings at the top, you have nomenclature, and you use equations in your solution. Okay. Um, try it. If you need help, let me know. If I find students are struggling, I'll make an entire video on the Excel for this particular problem so you know what to expect. Okay. Problem 5 is, again, how much you need to deposit. There's already a cash flow. Here is what value of A makes the 2 annual cash flows equivalent at 13%. Okay. So what I would do is probably bring each one of these future values of 100, 100, 120, 120, 120 back to the present value, and then convert that to the annual value, which is A. And then below, I want to see how well you can reconstruct this cash flow from this equation, where you have 800, and then you have A over G, you have P over A, you have A over P, F over A, AF over F. Okay, do the best you can. I'm curious to see how everyone does this. So this will probably be a bonus problem for number 7. Okay. The only thing maybe is eventually I probably will create a video for this Excel. And it might be after everyone attempts it first. But I'll find out. All right, good luck. And if you have questions, let me know.